Have you ever felt fear that paralyzed you and left you feeling broken?
Have you?
Every day.
The nightmares.
They're getting worse.
Is the medication helping?
No.
What do you see in your dreams?
I see a place I've never been to. A big building with these tall pillars in front.
What's inside?
I'm hanging upside down on some kind of stage. There's tears on my face.
Why are you crying? Are you hurt? Is someone hurting you?
I'm not exactly crying. It's more like weeping.
Is there anything else in your dream?
I think I want this session to end early.
Hello? Ma'am, are you home? If anybody's home, I need you to come to the door, please. Hello? Hello, anyone?
Oh no. Wait! Please! Wait!
Lady, do you have any idea how many months you're behind on your payments?
I know, I'm sorry. Please, how am I supposed to get to work?
It's called a bus.
No, I need my car.
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I don't even think you have a job.
Please, a few more weeks and I can get caught up.
Lady, it's not even up to me. The few more weeks option is gone. Get caught up on your payments, talk to your bank, and then get in touch with us. Here's our info. Hold up. Look, I'm sorry this is happening to you, but this is my job.
I know.
Are you working? Do you have any money coming in? Have you been looking?
I tried, but everywhere I look is all merchandising and retail. I do not do well with families.
Okay, how about working with computers, bookkeeping or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Can I get your number? Sometimes I know we need an extra hand with the scheduling, billing. If I hear of anything, I can give you a call.
Thanks. Thank you.
Hang in there.
You are 2 months behind on your rent, going on 3. I promise you, there will not be a 4th.
I know, I'm sorry. I promise, if I can just...
Stop being sorry and stop trying to make it right. Pay your rent or find somewhere else to live. It's that simple.
Who's this?
Timothy. I'm the guy who towed your car.
Hello.
Look, I'm sorry to bother you, but I think I may have found a job for you. My buddy's wife manages this building, and they need a cleaning woman. Is that something you think you might be interested in? Did I wake you up?
Yeah, it's okay. I tend to sleep during the day for the most part.
Actually, that's a good thing.
Why's that?
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
My husband called and took my kids to the dentist, and he can't handle anything without me. So, the hours are from 9 p.m. until 5 a.m., unless, of course, we have an event in which you'll start later and go until 8 in the morning. Either way, the place needs to be clean before the end of your shift, before you go home. Now, when I say clean, I mean spotless. Is this going to be an issue for you?
No, not at all.
Good. Now, I noticed that there's no ring. Is there a boyfriend?
No.
How about kids?
No.
Look, you don't have to get defensive. These hours can be really tough on a family, which is why we lost the last person that worked for us, and I'd rather not go through that mess again.
It won't be an issue.
Good. Let me give you a tour. We rent out different parts of the building for special celebrations, weddings, receptions, family reunions, business meetings, things like that. The main hall gets rented out the most, but the west wing gets rented out a lot also. The other wing gets rented out mostly for business meetings, corporate presentations, things like that. It's important that all of the rooms are ready to go at any moment in case we get a last minute booking. Something wrong?
I've seen this building before.
Look, I have a meeting in a half hour, so we need to keep going.
Sorry.
What did you think when you saw the building?
I thought I was going crazy.
Maybe you've seen the building before. A special event years ago. A picture online.
I don't think so. I would have remembered.
Were you frightened when you saw the building?
I didn't think I'd be able to go inside.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happened?
The building was beautiful, but familiar. Something like this just isn't possible, right? How could it be?
Do you plan to quit?
I wanted to at first.
But you won't.
I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna be homeless if I don't pay my rent this month. And I've already had my car repossessed. The only reason I'm here is because you offered to see me pro bono.
How has your first week been so far?
Fine, I guess.
Do you like your coworkers?
I don't really have any. I mostly clean after everything's already been torn down and everyone else is left. There's a guy that works in the other wing. His name is Corl. I don't see him much, but he's nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Amanda, you know there's nothing wrong if you want to pursue something else.
No one else is hiring, or would hire me. And I cannot go back to teaching.
Have you thought about taking a few more weeks off? How are the nightmares?
They've stopped. They've stopped since I started working there.
Longing for something more. Will I ever be free? Will I ever be free? I've been waiting for that sunshine on my door. Will I ever be free? Oh Lord, set me free. You know you'll never be free when you're friends with the enemy. Working on a better way. Will I ever be free? Will I ever be free? Keeping on even though it's oh so far away. Will I ever be free? Oh Lord, set me free. You know you'll never be free when you're friends with the enemy. And then hard times keep coming at the worst times, and it's hard enough just to keep my head afloat. And I pray to God that I'll make it through December. I'll be on my way now, walking this stretch alone. I said I'll be on my way now, walking this stretch alone.
knocked myself out. I'm sorry. It was an accident.
It's 2 in the morning.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, hey Amanda, I've been meaning to give you this.
I didn't know I needed one.
Well, you don't, but we work in different wings, and I want to make sure you have one of those just in case you need anything.
All right, I'll give you a buzz if I need anything.
Got it.
Carl, where are you? Carl, are you in the kitchen?
No, I'm on the second floor. Is everything all right?
I'm fine.
Just let me know if you need anything.
I think the best thing for you would be to increase your dosage. Amanda, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
I'd like to increase your medication and give you something to help you sleep. Will you be going to work tomorrow?
I need the money. I can afford to get my car back in just a few weeks.
Could you possibly get a day off to rest?
I don't know. Probably not. I haven't been there that long.
Amanda, you need to make sure you're getting enough rest. Have the nightmares started up again?
Yes.
Of the building?
Bad memories. I swear, the scariest place I've been is inside my own mind.
You need sleep more than anything right now, Amanda. This is a very important time for you. I would suggest you ask your boss for a day or two off and catch up on your rest. I can give you a doctor's note if you need one.
Weren't you listening? I don't want to rest.
The medication will help with that.
This from happening.
No, it was an accident.
We could have been so happy. You only cared about yourself. Did you even care what would happen?
Of course I did. How can you say that?
You didn't want us bad enough. What kind of mother does that? This was all your fault.
No!
You ruined everything.
Stop
You're
it!
a murderer. Murderer.
Stop it!
Murderer.
Stop it!
You cared about a bunch of strangers more than your own blood!
What do you think? That you're still in school and I'm your principal or something? I'm your boss. I don't care if you have a doctor's note. This is a job. You can either show up and do it, or you could go home and spend as much time as you'd like there. Which would you prefer? Answer me.
I'll work today.
Good. Since you're already here, you can start early. All of the folding chairs need to be cleaned, and so does the balcony.
That's fine.
I I didn't ask if it was fine. I said get to work. Now.
Hey, Amanda, do you want to take a break with me?
I'm kind of busy right now.
Well, don't you have to eat?
Give me like 10 minutes and I'll be right down. Just perfect.
It's Corl. Are you all right? What happened?
I saw something up there.
You saw someone?
I don't know.
Come on, let's go see together.
What did you see?
One of the chairs was moving, and there was a loud bang.
I didn't hear anything, and I was just below you. I don't see anything. You know, this building can make some strange noises. Maybe the chair got stuck down when we were cleaning it.
Maybe.
Well, what do you say we eat? What's on the menu for tonight?
PB&J.
Again? I made chicken and kale salad, and I made enough for 2.
Thanks, I'm okay.
Oh, come on. I may have only 5 recipes I reuse, but they're good, and I bet they'll beat your PB&J anytime.
All right.
Good, huh?
Why'd you make so much food?
I like leftovers. Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You know, this building can be a little creepy when you're all alone and it's dark.
Yeah, no kidding.
But it's just a building. There's nothing to be afraid of.
So, what made you want to work here?
Well, my wife had died about 2 years ago, and my daughter had moved up north before that. It's kind of lonely, and hard to sleep in my bed by myself at night. So I looked for a job where I could work at night. It's nice and quiet. Get to listen to my audiobooks. It allows me to volunteer a little bit during the day.
Volunteer? Like with senior citizens?
Something like that. What about you? This seems like a strange job for a young lady like yourself.
I just needed a job to pay my bills, and this was the only one I could find.
Well, I'm glad you did. What'd you do before you worked here?
I was a teacher.
Teacher? No kidding. What'd you teach?
Pre-K?
Little ones, huh? I bet you always had your hands full. So why aren't you teaching anymore?
Budget cuts.
Budget cuts? Usually see the high school get the biggest hit of the budget cuts. How about
You know what? I actually got to get back to work. I got a little bit behind tonight. But thank you for dinner, Carl.
You're welcome. Amanda? I made some fresh coffee. Brought you a cup before I went to the West Wing.
Thanks.
Everything all right?
Yeah. Thought I saw something.
It's easy to get spooked alone in the dark. My father had a saying. He said, fear is only a factor in not getting things done.
Is that a nice way to tell me to get back to work?
Not at all. My father lived by this belief that fear isn't something that you just feel. It's not an emotion. It's more of a power, a force even, that's always trying to fight against us.
Everyone is afraid at some point in their lives. Fear is a part of being human.
Is it? I always believed that we were created to be free of it. Well, let me know if you need anything.
I'm seeing things that cannot be real.
Sleep deprivation and exhaustion mixed with your medication can potentially cause mild hallucinations.
It's hard to rest when you're afraid to sleep.
Amanda, is it possible that this job is not the best thing for you right now?
That's crossed my mind many times.
And?
That I just want to crawl into bed and sleep a dreamless sleep for once. Not to have to see anyone or be anywhere or hear any collection calls anymore. To stop seeing the happiness of every person and family I pass.
I can understand the temptation. It's a pleasing thought to not have any responsibilities or any obligations. All the noise just gone. All that is left is peace.
I guess so.
Has your work been strenuous?
Sometimes. It can get kind of scary from time to time, but fear is just a factor in not getting things done, right?
Where did you hear that?
Carl, my coworker.
Let's talk about your coworkers. Tell me about Corl.
Carl, I'm gonna go mop the downstairs bathrooms.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm seeing things that cannot be real.
Sleep deprivation and exhaustion mixed with your medication can potentially cause mild hallucinations.
Amanda, wake up. It's okay. It's all right. It's Corl. What happened?
Somebody attacked me. He must have followed me downstairs.
What happened to him?
He fell. There was a little girl. Am I going crazy?
It's okay. It's okay. Come here. Come here. It's okay. I don't know what just happened, but you're all right. You're safe now. There's no one here. You're safe. You're okay. You're okay. You're safe now. It's all right, Amanda. You're all right. How you feeling, kiddo?
Better, thanks.
Want to try to explain what happened?
No, not really. I don't even know if it did happen.
How's that?
I haven't really been sleeping that well, and I'm on this new kind of medication that can have some side effects. I don't think coffee's the best thing for me right now.
It's decaf. Look, no matter what, it's obvious. Something really scared you.
Hey, when my wife died, I was afraid I couldn't go on living.
You felt that way?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we all have those moments that really set us back a long way. We have to kind of put the pieces back together to rebuild or just start over again.
Which did you do?
A little of both, I suppose. It helped talking to my daughter, tried to stay busy, took up even some new hobbies. But it was a long process.
Sometimes I feel like time just stands still, like everyone around me is moving forward, but I'm not. I can't.
When it comes to doing just about anything, people generally don't do it for one of two reasons. They're either lazy or they're afraid. And you don't strike me as being lazy.
When I was a teacher, I was also going to school. The days and weeks were long. It was hard, very hard. But I was determined. And on top of all that, I was a mom. Sometimes you get so used to going through the motions, you miss things. You miss the warning signs. Until it's too late. I was so distracted, I didn't notice my little girl get away from me. I didn't notice the pool gate wasn't closed all the way. I didn't even notice she fell in the water until she already... My husband kept telling me to slow down, but I was pushing myself too hard. I was so stressed out. I wasn't there as a mom or a wife. It wasn't the pity that was so difficult. It was the you should have listened to me's.
So you stopped teaching?
Yeah. My whole life I wanted to help children. But after that, everything just turned to ash.
How long ago was that?
About 3 years.
I'm sorry, Amanda.
Me too.
No, I mean, I'm sorry you've allowed this to hold you down for so long.
What did you say?
Don't get mad. I could be a little too blunt for my own good. Maybe it's an age thing.
How dare you? Don't act like you're some shoulder to cry on when you're just gonna sit there and judge me.
I'm not judging you.
Yes, you are.
Amanda, this life can be cruel, unfair, and just downright hateful. I know, I've been on it longer than you have. It'll throw you down every chance it can. But when you allow it to stand over you and put its boot down on your throat, you let it crush your spirit. That's only something you can let happen.
You have no idea what it's like to be me. What I felt.
Pain, loss, fear of being alone, driving away loved ones. The feeling that nothing matters anymore?
I failed everything that I loved. Nothing can ever change that. Nothing can ever change because of that.
Amanda, you've been through hell and back. You've experienced the worst thing that could possibly happen. And you're still here. What could you possibly be afraid of?
I'm not afraid. I'm grieving.
Grief shouldn't consume you for almost 3 years, but guilt can. And when its claws are in you long enough, the slightest idea of moving on can be terrifying.
You know what? Screw you!
Amanda!
No, stick to the West Wing tonight, Carl.
What haven't you done?
Little lamb.
You've either driven away, abandoned, or destroyed everything in your miserable life. There is no beauty
in depravity, no value in the detestable,
no hope for the despicable. What do you have left
then, little lamb, without these things?
Of despair, even the happiness
of the past only brings sorrow.
Peace can only dawn when the deception of false hope is released.
An eternal relief will then wash over you.
All weariness
and sadness
can forever end when the lies of tomorrow's joy
are silenced forever.
Only then will fear no longer
have a hold on you,
and you will finally
be free.
I'm tired of being afraid. I just want to wake up.
You could have stopped this from happening.
You're right. I could have.
You only cared about yourself. Did you even care what would happen? I should have known I couldn't trust you. What kind of mother does that? This was all your fault.
You're right.
What were you thinking? You ruined everything. You're a murderer. Murderer.
Fear isn't something that you just feel. It's more of a power, force even. that's always trying to fight against us.
Everyone is afraid at some point in their lives. Fear is a part of being human.
Is it? I always believed that we were created to be free of it.
You ruined everything!
No. I survived the worst possible thing that can happen to anyone. I don't have anything to be afraid of anymore.
What kind of mother destroys the very life she created? Have you ever imagined
What she might have looked like.
today? The kind of girl she could have been. You never deserved to be a mother. But then again, you aren't a mother anymore now, are you?
Shut up! I had everything and I lost it. My child, my family, my friends, my home. I've been broken. And even after all that suffering, I am still here. Why would I have any reason to fear what's next?
There is so much left for you to fear. Would you like to find out?
It would be my pleasure
To show you.
Show me whatever you want to. I know what you're trying to do to me. You don't get to have a hold on me anymore. I am not afraid of you!
Carl, hurry up. Can I walk you to your car?
Sure. I'd like that.
Long night. I think I'm gonna crash. How about you?
Actually, I think I'd like to take a long walk first. Want to join me?
I would. Where to then?
Somewhere where there's people.
So what do you want to do today,
Get ice
sweetie?
cream?
Are you sure? I don't think I want
What are you doing, Fovos? I thought you would have moved on from this place and stopped wasting both of our time, seeing that you have failed and all.
There's plenty of scared little lambs here for me to play with.
None of consequence. You know I've put a lot of effort into this one. The least you could have done is met me halfway. Very mature. I have someone new for you to start working on.
I want to play more with Amanda.
A waste of your time. She's not afraid of you anymore.
I can make her afraid again.
No, you can't. Everything you need to get started on is in there. Try not to involve any outsiders this time. I don't want to have to clean up your mess.
You're just giving up on her? We're just letting her go?
She's actually someone worth destroying. We're not letting her go. But I'm bringing someone in a little above your pay grade. We'll see if they can shake things up. In the meantime, I have plenty to keep you busy. The next time you come by my office, wear something different.
How's this?
That'll do.
Sorry about that. Boy, look at all this stuff. You must be a busy person. I guess I'll be busy too.
something more. Will I ever be free? Will I ever be free? I've been waiting for that sunshine on my door. Will I ever be free? Oh Lord, set me free. You know you'll never be free when you're friends with the enemy. Working on a better way. Will I ever be free? Will I ever be free? Keeping on even though it's oh so far away. Will I ever be free? Oh Lord, set me free. You know you'll never be free when you're friends with the enemy. And then hard times keep coming at the worst times, and it's hard enough just to keep my head afloat. And I pray to God that I'll make it through December. I'll be on my way now, walking this stretch alone. I said I'll be on my way now, walking this stretch alone. Nevermore will you see my face. Will I ever be free? Will I ever be free? Broken down, but I'm holding out for better days. Will I ever be free? Oh Lord, set me free. You know you'll never be free when you're friends with the enemy. And then hard times keep coming at the worst times, and it's hard enough just to keep my head afloat. And I pray to God that I make it through December. I'll be on my way now, walking this stretch alone. And then hard times keep coming at the worst time, and it's hard enough just to keep my head afloat. Said that I pray to God that I make it through December. I'll be on my way now, walking this stretch alone. Said I'll be